Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone from all across Africa. It's Ezra from SA.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone.
How's everyone doing? How's your Sunday? How's your Saturday? How's your Sunday? Depending on which country you are in. If you're in Asia or Australia, it's already a Sunday morning. And if you are in Africa, it's still Saturday. It's in the evening, late afternoons. Good evening, good afternoon, Africa. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. Today I'll be your host. I'll be your host on behalf of Mika. He's around, he's connecting, he's busy cooking stuff for you. New videos still coming up. And I hope you guys will be, you stay tuned to watch and join us and watch, react, share, subscribe, like, comment, share the videos on your other platforms as well, all your social media platforms. Share the videos that Mika does, the reactions, the live streams, share the links, and let's get to it. Let's talk Africa. Let's talk my African people. Let's share the stream. Let's share the link. Share with family and friends. Wherever you're connecting from, what have you been up to today? Or what are you busy with? How was your week? I know most people are on a Saturday, it's time to connect with family, work, do your projects. Come on board, let's talk. Let's share what we've been up to this week. I know we've all been offline for a couple of days with Mika, but I promise you the next live broadcast, he'll be here with us. Everyone, I'm sure Prof. Ezra will be here, Professor Kuru will be here, Banju Lessons will be here. I'm sure a lot of people, even our lovely lady from Ethiopia will be here, will be joining us as well in the coming days, and I hope most people will connect today. But yeah, comment, tell us where you're connecting from. Let's talk Africa. This is One Africa Forum on the Swahili Nation channel. I'm your host for tonight, Ezra from SA. I'll be sharing a couple of stuff today about Africa, more especially about South Africa. Connect with me. Let's see what's happening here today. If you want us to discuss something, you can join. Feel free to join us. Share whatever you feel that you need us to talk about Africa, or wherever you are. If you're in the diaspora, connect with us, talk to us. talk to us, share with us your experiences overseas, share with us everything, anything that you feel that is of interest, of importance. Please feel free to join the live stream, comment, share whatever, share the link. Let's see. Where is everybody? I also have something that I'll also love to share with everyone out there. I'd love to share something about South Africa as a country, just a couple of things that I would love to share with the world about South Africa and the beauty of South Africa, its culture, languages, the people, the lifestyle. So feel free if you've got questions regarding South Africa, please join the link. Let's talk. Let's talk family. 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 I know it's a Saturday. Some people are having house parties. Others are going out. But if you so happen to be at home, join me. Let's talk. Let's talk family. It's your boy Ezra from SA. Got anything that you feel like you want to talk about, connect, send your comment. You can also comment and just say where you're connecting from. I'm just here today, sort of a short notice, a standby for Mika. He's with us, but he's still busy, obviously doing what he does best. I mean, doing more videos, editing for you guys. So I don't know if you've noticed, on the Swahili Nation, Mika has been dropping a lot of videos. Uh, this week, a lot of videos that have been dropping. Please subscribe, share, watch the videos, like, share them, and yeah, let's get this channel growing. Let's get this channel growing, family. Guys can comment and tell me where you're connecting from. I also have something that I'll be sharing tonight. So if somebody has something they also want to add or just, interrupt the system and want to share something, I might even share the link for you guys to join and we can have a online conversation, guys. Feel free to join. Feel free to comment where you're connecting from. I know it's not a familiar face, but yeah, I just had to my brother had to ask me to be here tonight on his behalf as he's still busy with lots of stuff, lots of projects for you guys to enjoy. So welcome to the One Africa Forum on the Swahili Nation Challenge. Thank you for joining us today. Um, yeah, it's your boy Ezra from SA. Feel free to connect, comment. Let's talk family. Let's talk family. Let's talk family. Also have something that I'll be sharing tonight. Still waiting for more people to join us. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. And we have a family tradition on the Swahili Nation on the One Africa Forum. Um, we will have a moment of prayer. You can pray in whatever language, tongue, whatever, however you pray. You can join us. Soon I'll be going into opening prayer, and we'll also be having a closing prayer. Hello,
Hi, hi.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all good. I'm all good. I'm all good.
I'm excited to hear what we have for
Yeah,
today.
I'm also excited that you're here. At least I know now I've got more of my family coming in.
Yes, yes,
I was starting to wonder, like, oh, where's everyone? No.
yes. You're gonna say, "Oh, is it gonna be me myself presenting all of this? It's not gonna be fair." Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I do my best. Support.
Yeah, I was even thinking, hey, Mika will be getting a lot of emails this week. Who was this guy? We were waiting for you.
Yeah, he will do it.
Right?
He will get some. He will get some. Where did you go? We were expecting you to share your ideas.
Yeah.
Mhm. How are
Ish.
you doing? How are you doing?
I'm all good. I'm all good. How have you been? How have you been? How was your Friday? How was your day today? I know it's still you still in the afternoon, right? Or you
Yes, it just 2
morning?
p.m. 2 p.m.
2
Two-
p.m. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like 2:22 right now,
2:20.
to be
Yeah.
exact.
Yeah, you're on Eastern time, right?
Yes, we are on Eastern
Eastern time.
Time.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Can imagine. I think it's like 6 hours behind. From Central Africa to there, yeah, it's 6 hours as far as I know it's
Yeah,
Eastern.
yes. So
And how's your
running
week?
around, running around, busy as usual, but it's okay. We are surviving, thank God. As one,
Amen.
he's giving us the grace to make it through.
Yeah, I've also had a busy week. As I
Oh,
told the guys on the group that hey, I've been busy this week. I had a lot of work.
mm,
So a lot of projects that I needed to finish.
yeah,
But how's everybody in Africa? Please, guys, you can feel free to comment, like, share.
yeah. Please say hello. We want to hear it from you.
Mm. So today I'll be sharing a lot about what's this?
Oh, just only me on the screen. Hmm.
I'm sorry about that. I just had to reconnect something here.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, today I see Ismo Azture is asking what will we be talking about today. And from my side, I'll be talking about just something small about South Africa. Um, um, yeah, I'll be sharing something small about South Africa, the people, the culture, the languages. I won't get too much into
Mhm.
detail, but if there's questions, I'll answer to my best of my ability or best of my knowledge of the topic or the question that I'll be asked. And yeah, that will be that from my side today, you know.
It's
So
it's really good. It's very good. That's why I joined. I want to hear from part the story of Africa from Africans' perspective, from the people who really are there, who really know, and who they are. It's part of who they are, instead of somebody storyteller tell us the narrative of what they want to tell us, right? So I think it would be great conversation. It will be great presentation. I hope the people who watch will enjoy it. Most of the time when I watch it from back, like sometimes I don't join, right? But I do watch it from back, and it's really strong discussion, and it's honest from the heart, and that's the thing that I really admire on in Swahili Nation, no one Africa for us.
Yeah, that's really good. I mean, and when we watch, we've been having really productive topics and conversations, and I believe that a lot of people will be learning a lot in the coming days, in the coming weeks, as we're sharing about Africa, and we're sharing about experiences and anything African or anything. Even if you are in the diaspora, you are in the Caribbean, you are in the Americas, USA, Canada, Mexico, um, Panama, you name them, Brazil, or you're in the UK, France, and you want to join, feel free, and you want to share something regarding wherever you are. And I think it will really help if we can also have people that can share uh, uh, about things about where they are in their countries. If they can share their experiences. If you guys are studying overseas, you are working overseas, you're running a business overseas, just feel free to join us, speak, and can also contact Mika via email, and then Mika can create something and a platform that you can join us, and we can have a nice conversation and get to learn about wherever you are in the world, whether you're in China studying, working, doing business, Australia, everywhere. This is beyond Africa, if you're an African, you're out there, you want to share and to inform other Africans from wherever you are, feel free to join us, and we'll have issues to discuss, and we'll contribute where possible. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I don't know why it just kicked me off, so I had to sign back again.
Oh, I think that's what happened to me as well, Elia. But yeah, and I was just telling the viewers that uh like with yourself being obviously living overseas. Oops, I think we lost there again there. Oh, okay. Let's see.
Well, am I here? Okay. Oh my, I don't know what happened. It's going out and coming back, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, no problem. No problem. Now I was just saying that uh I was just saying like people. I was just telling the viewers that wherever they find themselves, if there's something they would love to share with fellow brothers and sisters on the ground, they must feel free, whether they're in the US, Australia, UK, wherever,
Yes.
They should not think it's just only Africans who are here and stuff. You're an example. You are also living overseas, and I'm sure soon they'll also hear something from you that you can share and just advise and give suggestion for people who aspire to come overseas, and things to what to do, how to plan, all those things. I think it'll be a great knowledge from somebody who lives there in the diaspora, than somebody who's just here in Africa reading somewhere and saying this is what you need, this is what you need.
Yes, that is true. But hopefully, I'll do my best. Someday I will share. I will do my best someday. Hopefully there are lots of things to learn, and lots of things to open up your eyes and to see is it really beneficiary to live overseas or not. By itself is a really big topic to discuss. Also being ready to come to a new place, right? A new country, experiencing sometimes a new language, sometimes because not everybody has an opportunity to speak English properly if the place is where I am now, or if you go to French to speak French like that, or any other country you go there and you have to interact with the culture, like adapt the language, the way of thinking, the pace and everything. That's really neat. It is a good idea to share it for because it's really give you a ground to, if you are thinking or if you are going to be in different place, a new place. It's not only like develop, it's not only like overseas, but even from one place and another place, it's very difficult to move around. It's not easy. So I might do that. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, I think your information and your wisdom, we can't wait for it once you prepare well and
Don't push me. Don't push me. I'm just saying, but maybe, who knows? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. God knows.
yeah, you know.
Mm-hmm. So South
So
Africa, where specific are you in South Africa?
I'm in Pretoria. It's the administrative capital.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, because I have a friend in I think Cape Town.
Cape Town. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Now Cape Town is by the coast. It's by the sea, so
Yeah.
that's like from Pretoria to Cape Town, it's over 1,000 something kilometers.
Whoa.
It's a distance. You'd probably sleep on the road going there.
Yes.
It's not.
Yes. That's a very, very far place, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I hope one day I will come. I want to visit more. Of course, I want to visit all the world if it is possible, right? Who doesn't? Everyone want to visit, but I really want to visit almost most of the continent if I am able to go around and to see the lifestyle, to learn from them, and also to share ideas. That's one thing that I really aspire to do in the future when the life kind of gets settled. Not now, but when the life gets settled, right?
Yeah,
I
because it's expensive now traveling with
Yeah.
the COVID test, and I think if you're not vaccinated, it becomes extra expensive because now having to do the COVID test and I mean from when you leave the country, like for example, if I had to come to America now, I have to do a COVID test here and I have to do a COVID test outside as well.
Yes.
So, and even leaving the country, leaving America, coming back, I have to take another test,
Yes.
get this side. So, and you pay out of your own pocket, you know. So it's unless if you've got your country has already created the what's this the vaccine certificate where you vaccinated and then you have that. Then
That's the thing. That by the way, I'm a very skeptic concerning the vaccine. So I'm sorry.
yeah, I know it's
Very skeptic. So that would be a different topic if I start talking about it. But just let me leave it like that. I'm very skeptic about the vaccine, so I'm not ready to take it yet. Not ready to say stuff about it. But I'm just watching it with my one eye. You just have to watch it when you sleep. Even if you sleep, you make sure like, okay, where is this going?
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people have questions. I think it'll be an interesting topic that we'll touch on in the coming days or even weeks. We'll see if time allows. Then, yeah, I think a lot of people have a lot to say about the vaccine, even the COVID and
It's the
everything.
COVID itself, right? There is something. There are lots of things that you want to say. You see certain things and you say, how did this thing make sense now? But So I'm not gonna say anything. It's a public thing. I'm just gonna just be quiet by just putting my points in. I'm just skeptics about it. I have some questions. I have some doubts, and I'm not ready to engage to it. Just it's better to be quiet and watch what's going on.
Yeah, I know I think in the US, how's the stats in terms of people that have been vaccinated? Do you know, like maybe 60% of the population, 100%, 80%? Where do the stats stand in terms of the people that have been vaccinated? Do you know?
I think that it's about 80% or something. It's more than 80
Wow,
now. It's more than 80%, I guess.
sure. I think
Yeah,
some people, it's the problem
yeah.
is
It was a very strong hesitation, but now there are kind of direct or indirect mandates to take the vaccine, and now they are trying to make it direct mandates in different places. Oh, and it's not easy.
wow. Yeah, I know with all this vaccination, mostly yeah, some people they are forced because of their work. Maybe you're
Yeah.
in the a medical fraternity, you're forced to take it. Obviously, you're the first line of defense and teachers. So it's not easy. I mean, so if you're you find yourself because of your work that requires you to do it, you have no other option then, you know. But
Yes,
if you're
that's
self-employed,
the
then
thing.
you have the power.
But it is still it's very, very difficult to manage it. Like you have to leave your job. Like lots of people are leaving their job. Like for the places that they work for or long years, they are leaving their job because of it, and they are not. They just don't want to be vaccinated. They have their own reasons. I'm not questioning their reasons, and they don't want to be forced to take it. But that this is how I see it. I think I don't agree with mandating the vaccine. I don't think it is the right thing to do for any person to mandate to put something in your body. Because you are putting, even if it is a medicine that's going to protect you, and nobody should force anybody. That's one of the things that we are working on, right? Everybody should have their own rights. Looking that perspective, it's very hard to see it, but I understand from healthcare providers' views. When they see it, they might have their really good intention to protect the overall community by vaccinating people. So I don't know. I I don't know how they do it, but I don't really agree with mandating any vaccine. I haven't taken it yet, and I did not have a plan to take it. I really have this, when something doesn't agree with your spirit, you don't do it. It's better to agree with the spirit. And so I am not ready. I am not ready now.
Yeah, once you are ready spiritually, mentally, and
Yes.
then it's much easier, you know?
It's easy, yes. You might read the facts and you might see this is the negative side. It could be this is the positive side. And you read it, the science. This is how they prepare it. You can go there and you find it. But still, if something is holding you, that nobody should force you to do it. You
Exactly.
have to come to the level of agreeing and say, okay, I can see the benefits, I can see the side effects, and let me take my chances. And you have to be there to take those decisions. And I am not there yet. So I am with those kind of 20% or something, because I think it's more than 57%. They are really fully vaccinated people, and I know there are more than 80% or 79 something that at least get one shot. So it's not easy though. You see, you make me talk about it. I say I don't want to talk about it.
I know how it is, you know. It's I think even if we try to not talk about it, somehow it's interesting because from country to country it's different. Just look at how like Mika's home country, Tanzania. I mean, how they've handled it. It'll be interesting to hear his point.
Yeah.
Because they didn't go into the
No,
any hard lockdown, none of those things.
nothing. Yes. That's
So,
what that's those are the things that makes you question what you are looking, right? It's really okay. Why that this much percent people were uh walking around, going in the bus. If I look my country, how they use the transportation, how the things are, and comparing the effects, is it, what is it that we have behind it that this much people suffered and lost their life? But on the flip side, you will see the lifestyle doesn't match from with the requirement of the COVID, you know, the COVID set up requirement, and they were okay. What is it that makes it what is it that makes it effective in different place and not effective in another place, that who really did their best? Like, we didn't communicate for a long time, you don't go to places, right? The lockdown was so strict, so strong, and still people lost their life, still people get sick very strongly. And I can just say different things, but I don't wanna say more. Let me please. I think it's best we go out of
yeah,
this topic.
let's
I don't want his service also to be kind of comment on. Yeah. And I think that we can just go ahead and let's go ahead and get to our topic, because it's a good introduction. At least we bring vaccination in the COVID on our introduction.
Yeah, it is interesting, eh?
Yeah, but we
There's
can talk about it we talk about it different days with a very cautious conversation, because I don't want the view to be
the
blocked.
algorithms and whatnot,
Yes, I don't want to go there. I go ahead, present. If you don't stop me, I'm gonna keep talking. It's not good.
Yeah, there's something I was just checking now. Let's see. Something that I'm still waiting for.
Go ahead. I think you can go ahead and present it. Okay, if you're waiting for that, I think it's okay.
Yeah, there's something I'm just gonna for to those who are joining us now, I'm just gonna share something about South Africa. Currently, just gonna start with the national anthem of South Africa. The national anthem of South Africa, by the way, it has it's written in 5 languages. Did you know about that?
No, wow.
I didn't know about that.
No, I
Wow.
didn't.
There's 5 languages. Out of the 5 languages, they are all official. South Africa has 12 or 11 official languages. It's popularly known for 11, but you can say 12 because now we also include sign languages, also an official language.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is
So
good.
there's 12 official languages, English included in there. It's a popular language in terms of it's a business language,
Yeah.
English. But on the 5 languages that I use there's um, 3 African languages, and then there's English, and then there's Afrikaans, which derives from Dutch.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna try to share a video. This is just the national anthem. That's what I wanted to start with today. Since I'm now trying to also moderate and what, you know. Let's see. Let's see. How does it work? There's something I'm trying to share. Oh, what's this now? Okay. Okay, the area. Okay, just adding this quickly. Okay, just adding this quickly. Okay, just need to open that document. Okay, just need to open that document.
Sometimes it's a network. It's kind of
Yeah.
challenging, right, to download stuff.
But anyway, if okay, you know what? Because I'm struggling with the video. Let's do this.
The first time that I'm kind of get interested with South Africa was a World Soccer.
Oh, the Soccer World Cup.
Yeah, the World Cup. Yeah, and you know that songs are called Waka Waka. I don't actually listen like the worldly songs. I only listen gospel songs. But it kind of was capturing, and it held my mind. I wasn't even a supporter of anybody or something, but it goes in my head, and I had to know, I had to learn, and I get excited about it. And it was a big deal in Ethiopia. So that's the time that I really focus. I really like notice South Africa, and I want to know like if I want to go. And even though I had some people I know in South Africa, but my interest grew, or my interest really lighted up on the soccer type. That's that international soccer was a big deal. World Cup was a big deal, and it gave lots of thumbs up for South Africa. I think that you guys did a wonderful job on that time, presenting that wonderful presentation when it's opened. It was so good. Even the whole process was very great.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were obviously it was the first time that a World Cup was hosted in Africa.
Yes.
And it was just one of those things where, you know, we had a lot of people doubted us at some point when we're still building the stadiums and whatnot.
Yeah.
And
it was inspiring. It was inspiring. It was really great. And actually, I don't know how many African people find you and say, thank you, South Africans, you did great, you make us proud. But I think even if it's too long, I can go back and say thank you. I had a chance to meet a South African, right? You guys did great. You guys did great. It was a very good one. It was a very good one.
I'm gonna try to share something here. Um, I don't know if it'll allow me, because also trying to run away from copyrights and all of that. Hmm. Okay. Okay, I don't know if you can see something there.
No, it's not shared yet. It's not shared. Yes, it did. It did
It
share
did,
now.
huh?
I can
Okay.
see you. I can see you
You can see me as well, right?
everywhere. That's a very good one.
So this is the national anthem of South Africa.
Okay.
So it starts by saying Nkosi Sikeleli Africa. So Nkosi Sikeleli Africa, it means God bless Africa.
Amen.
Yes. This is in isiXhosa. It's a language of Nelson Mandela.
Okay.
It's the language with also the clicks, just like the Khoi people who speak with the clicks in their language,
In the sound, yes.
the sound, yes. So, and it's believed to be the oldest living tribe. You know that, right? The Khoi and
Wow.
San people. Yes,
Wow.
they are. They live between the three countries: South Africa, Namibia, and Botswana.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna play the national anthem. As I told you, it's written in five languages.
Okay.
So I hope. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna mute myself here. For example, this part, it's a Sotho language. This is another language. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
This is another language. It's another verse in Sesotho language.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this language is also spoken in South Africa and the country of Lesotho. I don't know if you've heard about the country called Lesotho.
Yeah, I know. Lesotho. It's a country inside Africa, South Africa, right?
Correct,
I
correct,
think.
correct.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna let it play,
Okay.
and then yeah, we'll continue from there.
South Africa, Heidi blauw van onze hemel, uit die diepte van ons Heer. Voor ons eeuwige gebergtes, waar die kruise antwoord geeft. Sounds the call to come together, and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa.
So that's the national anthem of South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
So the last part is in English,
Oh.
and the part before the English part, it's the Dutch or Afrikaans. Remember, Afrikaans came from the Dutch language. Because of the obviously most of the white people that came from Europe when they settled in South Africa,
Mm.
they came from Netherlands.
Oh,
But it was not just the Dutch who came to South Africa, it was also the British.
Mm-hmm.
And prior to that, the Portuguese also sailed to South Africa at some point. So yeah, that was just I'm not sure if there's any other country. I know that there's other countries that also adopted the same national anthem. So the first part where it says "God bless Africa," it
Mm-hmm.
was written by a missionary school teacher called Enoch Sontonga in 1897.
Wow.
And the other part was written by J.C. de Villiers, is an Afrikaans poet and reverend as well.
Mm-hmm.
And and it was only compiled in 97. It was officially as a national anthem in 97 in South Africa.
Wow.
So just something of interest to people.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just going to show you just a little bit about South Africa as well. As I told you about the national anthem and the what do you call this? The anthem having 5 languages and stuff. So I'm not sure if there's any country in the world that has that uses 5 languages in their national anthem.
In one national anthem.
In one national anthem.
That's amazing.
So I don't know any. I don't know of any. And in Ethiopia, what do you guys on your national anthem? Which languages are you using?
It's Amharic.
Oh, American. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because it's an official language of the country, so they do it in Amharic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if it is translated in different language, but usually it's in Amharic.
Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna share just something small. I've just shared this thing just stopped now. Let me see what I can do. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to close this. Okay. Just gonna share just a PDF document. Whatever I've already explained, some of it it's already on the document. So I'm just gonna I don't know if you can see on your side. It says it. Can you see on your screen?
Yeah, I can see a national anthem and a national flag.
Yes. So this is our national flag, the South African flag.
Yeah,
There's seven.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I kind of tried to because of the copyrights and other sources where I had to take this. Some of the stuff I kind of grade them out. I didn't want to, like, especially there'll be pictures. So for some people might say, oh, it's not a bit clear. It's because somewhere I had to like censor if it's a picture of a person and things like that, you know.
You're right. You have to.
Yeah. So I tried not sharing some of the stuff. Like this is the national anthem, as I said. You see the first part where it says Nkosi Sikelel, which means God bless Africa. Maluphakanyiswe uphondo lwayo, raise high her glory. So I also just included the translations underneath the national anthem. So as you can see, there's like 5 languages. It's Xhosa and it's Zulu. I think you've heard about the Zulu people.
Yes.
They're also one of the popular warriors.
Yes.
And then the Sotho part, and then there's the Afrikaans part, and the English part, making 5 out of the 12. So like, yeah. So since I'm also an academic, sometimes I also list my sources where I get my stuff.
That is
at least Facebook. I mean, YouTube won't have an issue that much in terms of the the stuff that we share. But if it was a white paper or a conference paper or a thesis or something, you'll have gone through a lot of scrutiny. This is not how we even cite documents, but I just had to include some of my sources of some of the stuff where I took them.
Yeah, that's good.
So, and again, I just need, as I already explained to you, that we have 12 official languages.
Hmm.
Out of the 12, we've got isiZulu, isiSwati, isiXhosa, Tsonga or Shangan, depending. Some people depend. It's just something where the people who speak their language, they choose which identity they feel like using sometimes, And then you've got Sepedi, which is spoken in Limpopo province. Even Setsonga is also spoken in Limpopo and Mpumalanga and other parts of the country, but predominantly those provinces. And then Setswana. I don't know if you've heard about Setswana language.
No.
You've never heard about Setswana. Setswana is the same language that is spoken in Botswana, the country Botswana.
Okay.
Yeah, so South Africa shares a lot of tribes and languages with its neighbors. So Setswana is also spoken in South Africa and in Botswana. It's the province that's bordering Botswana. You can see that it was just a colonial border because it divided the Botswana people.
So they're
So the
kind of the same people.
same people, same language. It's just now the border came in between to divide people who spoke the same language.
Yeah. I think.
So and there's more people in South Africa who speak Setswana than even in Botswana in terms of population wise.
Wow.
So a very interesting fact. And obviously English, it's a business language. And then Afrikaans, which is comes from Dutch. And then we also have Ndebele language. Ndebele language is also spoken in South Africa and in Zimbabwe. There's a province in Zimbabwe called Bulawayo. They also speak this language. And okay, again, Isiswati, this language, right?
You say what?
This language, Isiswati. I don't know if
Is
you
it
can see on your
Swati?
screen.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can see.
It's also spoken in the country Eswatini, or it used to be called Swaziland. So it's a language spoken also in South Africa and in Eswatini, the country.
Mm-hmm.
And then Afrikaans as well. It's a language, the Dutch, a former sort of a derive from Dutch. It's also spoken in Namibia. If you go to Namibia, you're more likely to find people who speak Afrikaans. Most of the white people there will speak this language. Besides, there's the German influence as well. That's also there in Namibia. And then there's a language called Venda. I don't know if you've heard about it before. The current president of South Africa is from this tribe, the Venda tribe. And Sesotho is a language that I already told you about that is also spoken in South Africa, and Lesotho. And then obviously the 12th language that sometimes people forget about is sign language. If you read if you watch our news in our country, right? Am I still there? Okay, yeah. The sign language is also a language that is official in the country. If you watch some our news, normally there will be a sign interpreter on the news. And next slide about South Africa. It's about the tribes of South Africa. There's the Swati tribes. I've kind of censored the pictures, the close-ups of the pictures because of obviously people being involved. I don't want people to come and sue Swahili Nation or One Africa Forum that their pictures were used online. And then these are the Basotho tribe found in this is their attire, traditional attire. And this is not their only attire. This is one of their attires that they use. because they live in the highlands as well, just like Ethiopia having higher mountainous area. So Lesotho is also a country that's on the mountains, and there's snow during winter in Lesotho. Hence the blankets and stuff. Don't think why people are wearing blankets in Africa. And this is the Zulu tribe, the Zulu people, as we all know. They are mostly in the KwaZulu-Natal province in South Africa, but they are also found everywhere because now of urbanization, people are free to move in any place. And then the Tsonga or the Shangaan people, this attire is called Shibelani. I don't know if anybody knows about it. It's called Shibelani. Are you back? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Just today, I guess it's not network
Yeah,
day.
I lost you there. Yeah. So these are the Tsonga attire. This thing is called Shibelani.
Okay.
It's this. Yeah. So they are also this tribe, the Tsonga people. They are also in Mozambique and other parts of Zimbabwe as well.
Yeah, I think it looks like more similar with a Conso people in Ethiopia. A little bit different, but the way they dress from it's very close. It's very close. Wow.
Mm. So yeah, these are just one of their attires, and they've got lots. As I said, that this is not the only attires that they have. They've got lots. It's just an
Oh,
example here that I am
yes.
utilizing.
Okay.
Then these are the Botswana, the people from Botswana in South Africa. This is here. It was one of the dances that they were doing. This is how they dress traditional. This is an old traditional attire, but there's other attires as well. For those who are Tswana speaking, before they say no, we have other attires. Why don't you just show us? This is just another part of what they also dress. Um, and we have what we call Heritage Day in South Africa, where people wear their traditional clothes. You can
Mm-hmm.
go to work wearing whatever your traditional attires and stuff, and no
Mm-hmm.
one will say, "Yeah, you're wearing a skin, you're wearing or whatever," you know.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Yeah, and these are the Ndebele people and Ndebele attires. As I said, they're also in South Africa and in Zim. And yeah, this is how they dress. Mostly, this is the traditional wear here in South Africa. The Ndebeles here in South Africa, they normally wear this. Also have a beautiful traditional attire, other traditional attires that are really colorful and beautiful. And let's go. These are the Bapedi. They are also in the province that borders Zimbabwe, Botswana, and Mozambique. This tribe is also found there. These are called Bapedi tribe. This is just the modern way. Obviously, this tradition has also moved, if I may say so. So, and then these are the Xhosa attires. I don't know if you can see this man here. I'm kind of cut him a bit there. But yeah, here I'm sorry I had to use the former president Nelson Mandela because he's from the Xhosa tribe. These are some of their attires that they wear.
Okay.
Okay. I bet you didn't know that he's a Xhosa, or did you know about that? He's from the
No,
Xhosa tribe.
no. I just know he's from South Africa, but I don't really know from which
The
tribe.
tribe. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I only know
Then
that he came to Ethiopia, and I heard he loved Ethiopia. I heard about it, but
yeah, he was you know, he was a people's person. You know, like
yes, he
some
did.
people are born with that thing and they love people and people love them wherever
That
they
is
go.
true. That is
People,
true.
you know. So, and again, remember, he was a political activist, a politician, a lawyer. So he had to make a lot of friends
That is
because they
true.
wanted to free South Africa and stuff.
That is true. That is true.
So this is the vendor, one of the vendor attires. The vendor people wear this, especially women.
Mm-hmm.
The vendor people, they're also in the Limpopo province, bordering Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and Botswana, but they are more on the northeastern part of Limpopo province. So even our current president, President Cyril Ramaphosa, he's also from this tribe. Let's see. Okay, then other tribes that I just had to include here was the Khoi people, or the Khoisan, Nama, Griqua. There's just different tribes inside the people. They're also
Oh,
that's the,
okay.
yeah. So they are a minority in terms of the numbers, and most of them others opt to live their nomadic life. They don't want to be mixing a lot with other people. They still want to live in their own places, hunt, and live their own peaceful life. And yeah, but some people, I know there was terms that were used. People used to call them bushmen and stuff, but I've come to realize that there are people who take offense in that word because they don't consider themselves as bushmen. They've got
Mm-hmm.
tribes, you know. So these are the regarded as the oldest living tribe in the world, by the way. The
Yeah,
Khoisan people.
actually, these are the tribes. Actually, if you go different countries, and you will see the ecosystem that they are living in is so
Mm,
still. It did
mm.
not get robbed because they know what they do with the nature, and they don't take too much. They don't abuse the nature as it is. They just protect it the way as it is, and I think they are the smartest people in the whole planet. That's how I think them. By the way, when
Exactly.
when they see one place is being used too much, they just get up and go different place that's already reinstated itself. So they will use that one. They don't really abuse the nature, and I really think they are smart as well. By the way, I don't know. Maybe people won't agree with me, but I've been. I look things and I say, I think the way they live is the right way.
Yeah, I mean, they lived in peace with nature, and they
Yes.
didn't bother many people. And one thing I liked about them, as you say, that is because they are one of those tribes that are not like other African tribes where they don't live like us where we used to have lots of goats, cows. They are hunter gatherers, which means they wake up, they hunt the wild animals, eat whatever is in there, and then they don't store like cows, chickens around them so that you know they go look for food. They use whatever they have in their disposal. They don't have that thing of saying we have to have so many animals. This is our animals, as you said. They're not greedy. They're not harming anybody or harming nature in any way.
Mhm.
So these are the called the oldest living tribe in the world, not just in Africa but in the world. And it is believed that they were the first people here, especially in the southern part of Africa. They are considered as the first people here before many other tribes came down south. So yeah, that was just that. In short, I just didn't want to go into so many things like lifestyle, but I will have another part where maybe it'll be a part two of other things, and that I'll be sharing with people if they are interested.
Mhm.
And yeah, I don't know if there's the stuff that you also feel like you wanna ask. I can answer you and things that you want to know. I heard you want to go to Cape Town. You want to visit Cape Town. Cape Town is a beautiful city.
Mhm.
It's in the coast. Really, really down south, the end of Africa.
Oh,
So, from
good way
from
to
if
put
you
it. That's a nice way of putting it.
So meaning if you go even further south of Cape Town, you go down, you're going down South Pole. So so you
Did
might
I
as well
not go
just
South Pole, huh?
yeah, you know. So but yeah, that's something small about South African culture and people that I felt like sharing with the people out there. And we will share this. I'm sure Mika will share it again. People, if they're interested in knowing more, we will be sharing with them, and there will be another part if they really want to know about it. And yeah, there's so much. South Africa. It's a one thing that I love about South Africa is put people outside. The nature, the diversity of South Africa in terms of even people. There's a very diverse country in terms of people. um it's the nature part. South Africa, you can be in a desert, you can be in a arid, can be in a grassland, you can be in a subtropical place, so you've got everything in one country you know
That's really
so
good.
yeah, it's not like I see other countries are beautiful, but you find that they only have, so no, sorry to other countries, especially countries that have so much rain. They're just green. The whole country is green. You don't have a change of scenery where you can be somewhere else where it looks dead, as if the who lives here. South Africa can give you that spot. You can be driving somewhere, especially in there's another province called the Northern Cape,
Mm-hmm.
um, where it's just flat. The country is just flat. You don't see anything. It's just flat. Like you don't see a mountain. When I'm saying flat, you don't see a mountain. You don't see anything. It's just flat.
Amazing.
you know and you go some places where it's just, you can see it here. Rain hasn't been here in years and years and years.
Wow.
Then you go some places where it's very green. You go some places, that's the beauty of nature in terms of diversity, variety. It's amazing. That's one thing I like about the nature part of it.
That's true.
So
This is
of which
it will allow you to admire the creativity of God. That's the thing. The diversity always amazing. Hope one day I'll come and visit.
you know so yeah, it's and I always tell people, go beyond the more popular places, the cities, because people tend to just go to the cities, Cape Town, Johannesburg, or they know those two. But there's other beautiful cities and other beautiful towns that hold beautiful things that you can explore and enjoy as well. So the time you come to South Africa, I'm sure you will enjoy yourself in the Western Cape, where Cape Town is. It's not far from the winelands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's you can take a tour there, see the wine farms. I think we have the longest wine route in the world. From Stellenbosch, Paarl, those places. There's just, yeah, a whole lot of agricultural products, especially wine and fruits.
That's what. How I was thinking about I'm sorry. I was thinking about the picture of the the late Mandela, and it's I admire him. He was an amazing leader. He was an amazing leader, and I just want to ask this. I just had to ask the
Mm.
because he was kind of a preacher of peace and love and unity and forgiveness. How how do you view it? How do you see this? And how is that like at the South African are sharing it, even though he's passed, but his legacy will pass, I know. So how do you see it, and how is that kept in your country?
There's mixed views. Always, how things are. He's I believe he was a unifier. He was a peaceful man, and he held a lot of wisdom. Some people sometimes, because they saw the soft part of him, but he was very he had so much wisdom in him. Um, in terms of how people view him, a lot of people love him. It's not just South Africa only. He's like the father of South Africa, or you know. And I think in the whole of Africa since '94, there hasn't been any popular leader, a world leader for that matter, not just an African leader, because Mandela was more of a world leader. He wasn't just an African leader. Um, some people they criticize him mostly maybe on policy, uh especially people saying no, he didn't do much for the maybe the black majority, because black people make 80% of the population in South Africa. So but I think he didn't have time. I mean, one thing I love about him, I think I once shared with Mika the other day, is one thing that I admire about him was, out of when he only went for one term of presidency. Most people forget that he didn't sit so long in power. He only said 5 years and he was
Yes.
done. He went out. He was not even forced out. He said, I'm leaving it to the young people to take over the country and build it forward. And I think most people miss that opportunity to understand when he left, he was leaving it for us because he was older. So he felt that maybe most of the things that we need to do as a country will need people with energy to do those things. Because you can imagine spending over 27 years or 27 years in prison.
Yeah.
It's not child's play, you know? And one of his regrets was not spending time with his family, his kids especially. You can imagine your kids growing, you are in prison and you spend 27 years and your kids are not there, you can't share that with your family. And yeah, one thing I admire about him is he wasn't greedy for power, he wasn't greedy for resources. You wouldn't find him in business tenders or any of the government stuff. He just served
Wow.
his 5 years and then he really said thank you. And the country will have, if he had to go for a second term, people will have said he can go. Because when I look at most of Africa, most of the guys, people that were liberated their countries, they stayed long in power.
Yes.
And I'm a person who believes that sometimes when you stay in power too long, you can end up messing up.
That is true.
Sometimes learn your limit in terms of how much you can stay. As much as you're doing a good job, sit in power for a specific time and leave on a high. One thing that made Mandela more popular even after his presidency was he left on a high. He didn't leave when his ratings were going down.
Uh-huh.
Unlike many African presidents who came before him, or his fellow comrades who came before him, who got independence for their countries, but they wanted to stay 20, 30 years in power. They will end up being removed by force or militarily or by coups. These are the problems that we are faced with.
That is true. That is true. That's one of the quality really I admire from him. And I think as an African, that's what one thing that we need to learn. Like you can have every support, but you have to give a chance for another young one, another visionary, another person who may have a greater opportunity in leading the country to a better place. You don't have to sit there because everybody likes you. You don't have to sit there because you paid the price. He paid almost all his life for the continent. It's not easy. He could have come and say, looking back his life and say, I pay all this price. I'm not gonna let it go like this, right?
Of course.
You just mentioned his children. It is a price that he paid for his country. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. But with all that, he chose to give a chance, to give his country a chance without him. Maybe he's at the back and supporting everyone, guiding it. That's one of the things I think the leaders should learn. Like when you go out, it doesn't mean you are out of everything, you are finished, but it means that you are respected and people could come to you for advice. Actually, you can gives them a guide and helps them out actually to do better. You can be a real leader sitting behind and guiding them to the right places and helping out. You don't have to be the front picture of everything. And I think that's one thing that we can learn from him. He's a really strong person.
Yeah, it's very true. And look, another thing that I will say that he left with the people. He taught people peace. The black majority, they could have taken arms and say we are going to kill all the people that oppressed us, that killed our forefathers, but he had a vision to say, rather, instead of war, let's go for peace. Let's go for developing the people. Let's make people get education and stuff. And today, most of the black majority, they are trying to they are in, others are in informal sectors, others are in business, things that we didn't have before prior to 94 democracy. So yeah, that's just something small, family, that I had to share today. If you've got something that you feel that you want to share out there, feel free to share with us. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe. We are here, and my brother, His Excellency Mika, will be back in action. And a lot of people, Professor Ezra, I miss you. Professor Kuru, I miss you. And I can't wait to see everybody back. I know it's a weekend. Some of you have businesses, you have things that you are busy with. But yeah, it was great being on the show today. Netzanet?
Yes.
Yes, are you back now?
Yeah, I'm back now. Just today I guess my phone is not with me. It's just doing its own thing. So I just have to get used to it for today and try to fix it tomorrow. Anyway, thank you very much for actually presenting this, sharing the idea, sharing the views of South Africa, the history, the culture. It's not. These are the things that will let us know. Like, I never knew what South Africa have different. South Africa anthem has different language in it. I never knew that. Like, I might think, okay, every language sometimes get translated. I may expect that, but never knew, like, in one anthem that we have 5. It's amazing. It's a unique thing. I really appreciate that you shared that with us. And I think the other African sisters and brothers from different countries, please join us. Ideas. Let's share. Let's share what. Oh, am I here?
Yeah, you're still here. We're listening.
You hear me? Yeah. Okay. So I was just inviting our brothers and sisters in Africa. It doesn't mean that we just gonna be focused only in one thing, but it's everyone coming together, appreciating the positive things that we have, lifting up each other. And actually, when we talk, when we learn, like you share it, I learn something, right? And the same way, if my other friends share, they will learn something. And also, it will give us a positive impact, a positive view of our own continent. It will give us a really strong connection for each other, and to support you. You want to know something for you to support, right? Even if you want to support something, you want to know what it is. So even it will give us an open mind, open eyes to support each other, to be kind for one another, and to feel like, oh, we're actually more similar than we think. We actually are a family than we really see it. And that's a great thing that to learn. So please join. And also do likes for the show. Give us a thumbs up. Give us and also support the Swahili nation as a platform that will give you positive views and strong and actually encouraging ideas for different parts of the presentation that it's doing. So thank you for presenting, Ezra. Thank you very much also, and letting me in to be part of your presentation. I'm so proud and I'm so happy that you took your time, you prepare something and present, and that's a great thing to do. And thank you. And thank you, Mika, for giving him a chance. That's one thing that's also another strong thing, that giving your platform for somebody else so they will be able to present something. That is what One Africa is. That's what one family is. So that's also something to encourage and to be thankful for. So I'm really proud of you. Thank you.
Yeah, we thank Mika for everything that he has done for us and he's doing for the Swahili nation and for the One Africa Forum platform. Guys, please share, like, subscribe to this channel, Swahili Nation. More content coming. Keep following Mika on Swahili Nation. There's so much content that came out even today. Please go and watch. There's more content that's out there, reactions. Please go and support our brother here. And when you support an African, you're supporting 10 more other people, you know. So yeah, and that's on it. I'm not sure. We're gonna be I'm thinking of wrapping up now, and I was asking if maybe we can have that 1 minute prayer, and then we can say shalom, and then you can also drive safe because I hear you driving now somewhere.
Yes. So actually, I was actually closing up earlier, and I was trying to close it, but I noticed, oh, we haven't closed it yet. I have to wait. So please go ahead and pray. I agree. I prefer to say amen to agree with you, right?
Yeah. Okay. We can just let's take a moment of prayer. Amen. Thank you, family. As you know, in this One Africa Forum, we normally just take a moment to pray in any way you want to pray, wherever you are. And as we are in now, we're closing. I was with my sister Netzanet. Feel free, guys, to join us for more videos. Mika has dropped a lot of videos today. Guys, go and check, go and view, go and support him. And subscribe to the Swahili Nation. Share the links and join us, guys. Join us every almost every day. We have a live show. If you've got things that you want us to talk about or you want to join the platform, Meek is available. You can post an email to him. You can leave your message there on the comment section, and then he normally reads them. He will respond to you, and then you can come to and join this platform. I mean, we are 1 point something billion Africans and people all over the world. Please feel free to join, whether you're in America, Brazil, UK, Australia, wherever you are. Join our platform and let's share. You can also have time to share with us whatever you feel needs to be shared to other Africans out there. So today Mika is busy still cooking more content for you guys. And from myself and Netzanet, she had to quickly leave. It's shalom. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we shall see each other this week again.